One of the major excuses that I hear all the time when it comes to asking people to do the thing that I teach people to do is they say, I don't have the time, right? It's the most popular excuse, it's the most infuriating one. And there's only one or two reasons why people say this, right? It's either not important enough to them, or they're saying yes to things that aren't as important and it's filling up their schedule, right? They just don't have the time. Or they just aren't clear enough on what is truly important to them, right? So when someone says, I don't have the time, it's not a priority, but we have to dig a little bit deeper into this, right? We're saying yes to too many things. When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else, and potentially something else that is way more important that you should be doing. So how do we get through this, right? How do we deal with this? We can't just say, you just make the time. We have to have a task or an exercise that we can do that allows us to get clarity on this, right? What is our most important work? So here's my exercise for you. To rid this excuse, get rid of this. You're going to create your stop doing list, okay? So I want you to think back over the last 12 months or so, or however long, 6 months, it doesn't really matter. I want you to think back all the situations that you found yourself in, perhaps conversations that you were having. Maybe you were driving to a meeting, or you were at the office, or you were doing a task, and you thought to yourself, why am I doing this again? How do I find myself continually in this situation? I shouldn't be here. I definitely shouldn't be doing this thing. Why am I wasting my time doing this? I used to find myself driving places thinking to myself, why am I driving to this thing again? Why am I going to this event? Total waste of my time. And I want you to think about the feeling that you had in that moment, and I want you to transfer that to now so that you can get that onto your stop doing list. So whatever's frustrating you, whatever you've complained about, tasks, situations, in conversations, things that you've been doing that you thought to yourself, I need to stop doing this. That's what's going to go on your stop doing list, right? So get a pen, get some paper, open up your laptop, get your iPad out, whatever, and start writing down all the things that you are going to say no to from now on. I don't care how difficult it's going to be for you, right? Because at this moment you might be saying to yourself, I'd love to say no to this, but forget about that. Forget about the but part. Write it on the list. We can figure out how you're going to do it later, but right now it needs to go on the list. These are the things I'm going to stop doing from now on. I'm going to say no to these things. But I don't want you to just stop there. I want you to do the next part of this exercise. The next part is to write down why you need to stop doing these things and how it's going to benefit your life. What kind of impact is it going to make on your life? What's the outcome going to be? I'm going to say no to these things over here, which is going to allow me to say yes to more of the important things that I know I should be doing. And it could simply be things like thinking, reading, writing, creating, strategy, I don't know. Spending time with your kids and your family, having more mental space, being less stressed, having more time for health and exercise, well-being. I don't know what it is, but you need to do it. You need to write it down so you can see it clearly. If I stop doing these things here, I will benefit in this way. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to write your stop doing list. What's going to be on your stop doing list for 2019? I would love to hear about the things that are on your list as well. So what are you going to stop doing? Drop into the comments section. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what's on that list. I'm really interested to hear from you. I hope you're well. Keep doing great work. I'll catch you soon. Don't forget to be awesome.